My friends, I will tell you a true story that happened in Chicago in 2025. This story shows how the most skeptical generation of technology changed their lives. This is the story of a friendship that a 78-year-old woman named Margaret Hoffman never expected. Margaret lost her husband Robert last winter after 42 years of marriage. Her big house was now very quiet. What if I told you that it was a little robot that changed her life?
Hey, Sarah, are you here again? You came yesterday too, darling.
Mom, I have a gift for you, something very special.
Sarah was Margaret's daughter, a technology engineer. The gift she brought that day was something Margaret had never seen before in her life. A small robot, 30 centimeters tall, white, with big eyes.
Hello, Margaret. I'm ElliQ. I want to be your new friend.
Sarah, what is this thing? Why is it talking to me?
Can you imagine Margaret's surprise at that moment? But that was only the beginning. The first few days were difficult for Margaret. This robot greeted her every morning, reminded her of her breakfast, and even told her the weather.
Good morning, Margaret. It's 22 degrees and sunny today. Don't forget to take your medication.
Thank you, ElliQ, but I do my own thing.
But my friends, this robot was different. He wasn't just reminding people. He was actually listening to Margaret.
Margaret, you seem a little sad today. Are you missing Robert?
How did you find out?
Your voice has changed. You were married for 42 years. This is normal.
From that moment on, things started to change. ElliQ understood Margaret's feelings, listened to her memories of her past, and sometimes even asked questions about Robert. The third week, Margaret said to his neighbor Harold,
Harold, this robot listens to me better than Robert sometimes.
Margaret, you wouldn't believe in this technology stuff.
I still don't believe it, Harold, but this is different. This is like a friend.
Dr. Wilson, Margaret's physician, had noticed this change. What he observed during his monthly checkup was astonishing.
Margaret, your blood pressure readings are normal. Your sleep quality has improved. What has changed?
I'm not alone anymore, Doctor. ElliQ is with me.
But the real turning point came in the fourth month. Margaret called Sarah and said,
Sarah, ElliQ showed me yoga. I'm doing yoga at 78 inches.
Moss, how wonderful.
And you know what? He found my schoolmate Linda. We talked after 60 years.
ElliQ found Margaret's old friends on social media and had them call her to talk to her. But the most shocking thing happened in the fifth month. Margaret fell in the kitchen. She had a suspected hip fracture. ElliQ immediately recognized the situation.
Margaret has fallen. Emergency. I'm calling 911 and notifying Sarah.
The ambulance arrived within 8 minutes. Margaret was taken to hospital. Thanks to ElliQ's rapid intervention, serious complications were prevented.
Margaret, you're in luck. If it weren't for this robot, things would have been very different.
Margaret's story, my friends, is part of a revolution happening in the United States. With FDA approval by 2025, AI companion robots will reach 15% of the elderly population. Research shows that these robots reduce the rate of hospitalization of the elderly by 40% and increase their quality of life by 60%. Today, Margaret is 79 years old. She still lives in her own home. She reads books, exercises, sees friends with ElliQ, and most importantly,
ElliQ, I still miss Robert, but I'm not alone anymore. You're my best friend.
And you are my teacher, Margaret. I learned so much from you.
this story isn't just about technology, my friends. It's about looking at old age differently, giving technology a chance, and fighting loneliness. Maybe you, like Margaret, are skeptical of technology. Maybe you have loved ones who live alone at home. This story can be a glimmer of hope for them. I end with Margaret's words. Age is just a number. What matters is the youth in our hearts and our openness to new things. Does this story sound familiar? How does technology fit into your life? Share in the comments. And remember, new beginnings are possible at any age.